The aim of the activity is to encourage participants in the process that uses storytelling as a form of participation and involvement of the socially relevant issues. One of the objectives, therefore, is to make participants understand the potential of the narrative tool as a way of involving more and more people in sharing and reflecting on issues of great importance. Another objective is to introduce participants to a useful tool for collecting and disseminating life and participation stories, as well as to accompany them in creative moments of sharing and disseminating content of social and collective interest. With the help of facilitators, participants are introduced to the use of the StoryAP digital portal, which will first be presented and illustrated in all its functionalities. Participants are invited to explore the StoryAP archive, searching for meaningful stories in relation to issues such as migration, racism, radicalisation, but also experiences of active participation, engagement and social change. Participants are asked to choose stories that represent a valid and specific example of an experience of social change, or stories that manage to convey with particular emphasis the critically and problematic nature of discrimination and social marginalisation. Each participant will make his or her own choice, aware of the fact that this story will have to be used to get another person interested in the topic and to open new constructive dialogues on the subject. After choosing the story, participants are asked by the facilitators to think about a content to create which aims to spread the story beyond the StoryAP boundaries. For example, participants may decide to write their own story inspired by the one they have chosen, telling what they have learned from that narration, or they may decide to create other types of content to convey the importance and value of that narrative, such as photos that can be related to the theme, videos or audio recordings, etc. They will also be able to create content that can be posted on social media, so as to effectively contribute to the sharing and dissemination of their chosen story. Once the content has been realised, the participants are invited by the facilitators to think about and plan the realisation of an event that aims to enhance the stories collected in the StoryAP archive, as well as all of the content that has been created starting from then. Participants have to think, divided into different groups, to the definition of the logistical issues related to the realisation of the event, the methods of communicating the event, methods of exploiting the stories, creation of workshops and activities to be carried out during the event. At the end of the group work, the facilitator asks the various groups to share their project in plenary and to listen carefully to that of the others. Facilitators will also help by providing more technical advice. By the end of the workshop, participants will have experienced different functions of storytelling. Storytelling is a form of reflection on important social issues. Storytelling is a possibility to learn about reality. Storytelling is a form of communication. Storytelling is a form of engagement, participation and activation.